Helium is about the Internet of Things. The IoT is an organization of associated gadgets with sensors that screen their current circumstance. We have coolers that consequently restock themselves on the web, and ingestible sensors that can screen our well-being from inside our bodies. It's astounding stuff. Nonetheless, many recently associated IoT gadgets move around with us, like action sensors, electronic vehicles, and kid trackers. There's no free Wi-Fi in many spots, cell phone information contracts are costly, and inclusion isn't widespread. So how do these IoT gadgets send and get data when they're all over town? There are a few parts to Helium. Most importantly, there's a switch, a crypto digger, and a token. The rest is about their organization of homegrown equipment establishments and their blockchain. Helium clients buy a switch, digger which interfaces with comparative gadgets in their space. These structure a distributed decentralized mesh network for IoT information, while the equipment proprietor at the same time mines tokens. The organization communicates on the US 915 unlicensed recurrence, so no exceptional radio grants are required. Helium's equipment specs fall inside the FCC rules on the utilization of public frequencies, so you don't need to stress over getting a thump at the entryway from the men dressed in dark. Helium HNT price prediction for the next 90 days. The HNT token cost is generally passed up the blustery breezes of the more extensive crypto market. Any helpful specialized examination signals are overwhelmed by this outer commotion. Central examination educates us concerning the ongoing real factors and endeavors to break down the direction of a task. The expectation is that we can distinguish a triumphant organization, one with a good thought, a splendid group, viable administration, and a sound monetary balance. Helium checks this multitude of boxes. The entire crypto world is on an edge of an undeniable bear market. Bitcoin has drooped half from its untouched high in the midst of the more extensive market drops affected by seething expansion and U.S. Fed rate increments. Financial backers are selling hazardous resources and moving into additional steady business sectors. Crypto is as yet seen as an extremely dangerous play, and thus the auction. Our algo still sees some green in 2022, particularly in the second piece of the year. This is reflected in our 2022 expectations. At the present time, Bitcoin needs to find a nearby base before we can move the other way and alter the course. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will begin to do likewise. We have seen this situation many times in the removed and later history. Our cost expectation model is negative for the following 90 days, with a smidgen of a buyer market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2. We expect whales and other greater players in the market to wrap up filling their packs around that time, which will cause an ordinary and unexpected crypto spike. Group made a cost forecast model with a multi-layered way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized examination and key evaluation of each undertaking. Basics that we assess are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, promoting endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and speculative potential, and a few other exclusive elements created in our crypto lab. Helium is building a worldwide information organization. Ordinarily, it requires billions of dollars and 10 years of legislative endorsements to carry out such a gigantic foundation project. Helium applies a clever methodology where the end clients are likewise the organization framework suppliers. To boost clients to put resources into network equipment, the Helium blockchain empowers them to mine the HNT token with their gear. That is the execution or application, yet there's something else to it besides that. On the off chance that this publicly supported model works, it flags a change in outlook in how mankind acknowledges worldwide framework projects. It's decentralization at its best. Helium is open source, peer looked into, and represented by the Free Decentralized Wireless Alliance, of which Helium is a part. Changes to strategy and specialized enhancements are decided on by the local area of organization suppliers through HIPs, Helium Improvement Proposal. Initially boundless, the local area casted a ballot through a HIP in late 2020 which covered the stockpile of HNT at 223 million, with a 2-year splitting timetable, like Bitcoin's 4-year halvings. This will diminish the quantity of tokens you can mine, Yet the worth of the tokens ought to increment as the organization develops. Helium Price Prediction 2022. Our expectation model sees a transitory change to a bear market toward the start of 2022. Proceeding, we move on to one more advantage in Q3 and Q4 of 2022. 2022 October plus 3.79%, $5.74. 2022 November minus 6.40%, $5.18. 2022 December plus 2.72%, $5.68. 2023 Jan plus 7.70%, $5.96. 2023 February plus 19.35%, $6.60. 2023 Mar plus 22.49%, $6.78. 2023 April plus 30.45%, $7.22. 2023 May plus 28.55%, $7.11. 2023 June plus 32.22%, $7.32. 2023 July plus 44.13%, $7.97. 2023 August plus 49.16%, $8.25. 2023 September plus 53.00%, $8.47. Interestingly, trading beasts have HIT moving sideways until the end of the year. They foresee a 20% ascent toward the finish of 2022, however very little increase after that. It's wonderful that two cost forecast sides could be so in conflict. Helium Price Prediction 2025. Our forecast model sees HIT arriving at new highs in 2025, $65.73. Helium Price Prediction 2030 to 2040. What helium will be worth in 2030. Our estimating model sees helium coming to $164.34 in 2030. What helium will be worth in 2040. Our estimating model sees helium coming to $328.67 in 2040. Will helium supplant/outperform/overwhelm Bitcoin? No, helium won't supplant or overwhelm BTC. Might helium at any point reach $100? Indeed, helium could reach $100 toward the finish of 2022. Could helium at any point reach $1,000? Indeed, it is conceivable that helium can reach $1,000 yet just in a removed future, after 2030. Is helium worth purchasing? We are supporters of decently dangerous money management. Put a